Well, hello everybody. This is True Beauty Charmaine, and you are watching True Beauty TV. That is TrueByOode, True Beauty TV. Thanks for joining me today. I have actually a message or a lesson or something like that. I don't know what to call it yet, but these guys, y'all men now, y'all keep asking these questions like, the question I've been seeing on my timeline most recently a lot is, where have all the feminine women gone? Where they at? Where they at? Why y'all loud? Why y'all so aggressive? Why y'all know when to be quiet? Why y'all know how to take direction from a man? Why this, why that, why this, why that? And I'm gonna tell you guys why. Because if you're asking this question, that means women aren't taking direction from you. And there's some things you might need to change. And as a woman, I could tell you what those things are. And if you listen, it's going to be effective and it's going to change your life, okay? So, listen up. Okay, so there's two types of women in the world. Women that had strong male leadership growing up and women who just didn't. You know, whether it was an absent father, part-time father, a perverted stepfather, or SHIT stepfather, you know. Or, you know, she could have had her biological father, but he just wasn't a strong male presence. He could have been abusive. He could have been a liar. He could have been a cheater. You know, when I say strong male presence, I mean a man that's in your life that made you feel valuable growing up. Okay? That made you feel like you were somebody that when you go out and you look for a relationship, 9 out of 10 you're looking for a man that's like that strong father. So you're out here looking for strengths in a man to determine whether he could be the right man for you. Meanwhile, the woman that has a lack of leadership is looking for all the red flags, because I've been around all these weak men, and this is what they do, this is how they act. I know when this happened, or they say that, this and that and that. So they try to base things with you off of their past experiences, which is what a lot of people say, oh, they're broken, they're hurt. Yeah, they are. And they have baggage. Yes, they do. However, being smart, because the world says this. Now, the world say you need to get rid of your baggage, but the world also say, too, experience is a person's best teacher. See how the world contradicts itself? See? Because it is true. To a certain degree, though, guys. Yes, get rid of your baggage. Don't get rid of the lessons learned. Don't get rid of the lessons learned. Don't get rid of the knowledge learned from unsuccessful relationships with guys, or seeing other people you know and love go through certain things. Don't forget about that experience, because what you don't want to do is go into a relationship all gullible. And now you getting played when you had all the tools to keep yourself from getting played. So, no, it's not good to be like from the rip going into a relationship, oh, he gonna do this, he gonna do that. No, give a person a chance to be who they are. Once you see those red flags, and yes, they are becoming this person, and what they're doing is looking like this to me, talk to them about it. That's where communication comes into play, ladies. Talk to them about how you're feeling. If he's been dismissive, trying to make you feel like you're crazy, but his explanation isn't adding up to you, then something's going on with this guy and you need to run. If it does add up and you do realize that maybe you are feeling, you've been a little, you've been extra, you doing too much, then get yourself together, okay? All right, so men. Like I said, there's two types of women. Women with a strong male presence, women who didn't have that, okay? So I did take notes because sometimes I go off the rails and I don't have much time, because I'm actually going out to hang out with a friend of mine. Okay, so what happened to the soft feminine woman, right? Why are modern women so aggressive, right? Where are all the natural unenhanced women? Why don't women know when to be quiet? Why are modern women more concerned with the things that a man can provide instead of real love from a man? Okay? Now, we all can agree that all people, whether male or female, are a product of their environment. and the upbringing, which is why I brought up the example of the woman with the strong leadership versus the woman who didn't have a strong male leadership growing up, okay? When it's time to speak up, like, all right, so a woman that has had that strong male leadership, she could be with a guy, right? But she'll start noticing his weaknesses because she's looking for his strengths. Now, I'm with the man, and my father's a provider, and he's doing everything he's supposed to do, but here we are behind on bills because your checks keep me in short. You want me to be quiet, zip it up, and you controlling and talking to me all crazy, but you sitting there and won't even speak up for yourself because your checks are short and you know they messing up your hours, but you too scared to talk to the people about your check so that you can pay your bills. That's a weak man. That's weak leadership, you know. That's been weak. All right, if you rather buy a girl a bottle of liquor when really all she needs is to keep her lights on, that's a weak mentality, you know. So that's pretty much letting her know that you don't even want her because you don't even care about her well-being. You don't. You really don't. Because if you can put something toward it, that instead of getting that bottle and trying to have something for your own pleasure, you know, thinking that, oh, she's going to get drunk and want to have sex. No, if her bills need to be paid, she's going to get drunk and be stressed out and crying about them bills. She's not going to really want to have sex with you because she's going to be upset because her bills still didn't get paid. And she probably gonna feel guilty because she's out here having a drink. Meanwhile, the light's about to get shut down. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm a woman. I'm telling you, that's what it is, you know. A lot of things you guys complain about are actually products of, or how can I put it? It's from being around y'all. Y'all the reasons why. And I know no, y'all men ain't trying to hear this. Y'all want to hear this. Y'all want to hear this. Y'all don't want to hear this. I'm going to take accountability. I'm going to have our sisters take accountability. But I'm going to tell you why you guys, excuse me, a little bit of a cold there. All right, so the woman with hurt and weak male presence is going to be looking for what she doesn't want so she can avoid finding out later that she don't want you. You ain't what she wanted. So, yeah, this is why you have women that are so suspicious. I want to see your phone. I want to see if you cheating. I want to see this. I want to see that. That's because those women didn't deal with issues from their past before getting into a relationship with you. And they've also been dealing with many men that have been telling them, oh, I'm not like that. I won't do this to you. I won't do that. Because the mistake a lot of women do is we tell these guys up front what it is that we've dealt with in our past, because in our mind we think he'll be like, oh, I won't do that to her. She done had enough. She done had enough. You know, she tired of that. I won't do that. You know, you might do something, but it won't be that. Well, no. A lot of men will say, oh, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, women. And they know they doing the same thing. They know they are that man. Instead of saying, you know what, let's finish this date out, but I'm going to have to break it off with old baby girl because clearly she has been hurt by the type of man that I am. And I'm not willing to change it. So instead of playing games with her, let me go ahead and just be single and date somebody else because this is her trauma. I don't want to add fingerprints to this girl's body knowing that there's enough fingerprints there already. And my set of fingerprints could be the set that destroys her. I don't want to do that to her. Let me leave this girl alone. Instead of you guys thinking that way, you like, oh, whatever, she ain't gonna catch me because that dude probably da-da-da-da-da, or I got this, or y'all be arrogant. I'm gonna put it on her. She'll be all right. Y'all don't be thinking how y'all be hurting women, right? And then you wonder why these hurt women go out and hurt you, right? All right, so let me see, because that was another point I was gonna make as well. Okay. In fact, I'm just gonna go back on to these questions. Why are modern women, right, concerned with what you can do for them more so than love from you? Because, and it's not even y'all fault all the way. Because ladies, if you was doing what you're supposed to be doing, then you would be able to pay your own bills. You can get out here and work just like anybody else. We were saying how we want to be equal and had this and that. We have equal opportunity now, which means we share an equal struggle, which means, ladies, you got to do for you. Don't go to college and major in, I was going to say, not political science. It's one of something arts, whatever it is, just to be at college so you could be amongst the doctors and the lawyers. So you can try to nab a man out of college and to have him take care of you. When really you was just in college wasting money for no reason, because you didn't have you weren't there for the education. You were there to try to get a man that has more education than you. All right, don't be that woman. Do for yourself. Get yourself together, and therefore you won't have to depend on a man. But okay, a lot of women are in survival mode. Okay, a lot of women are in survival mode. So yeah, they're looking for a man to be able to do things, because at the end of the day, women do want to be soft. We do want to be feminine. We do not want to have to be the man of the house and the man out in these streets. We want to be soft and feminine women. We want to be able to cook you your meals, rub your back, hold you down, tell you how much we love you, make you feel appreciated and important, make you feel like a man, you know? We want to do that. But you can't be coming home after you done worked 10-hour shifts. This dude sitting up on your couch all day eating your kids' snacks. You the one who needs your feet rubbed, but you rubbing his feet. That don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? That don't make sense at all. Okay? Like I'm saying, we want to be feminine. We want to cater to you. We don't want to argue with you. We want our home to be as peaceful as you want your home to be. Okay? Because then at the end of the day, we already fighting with the world. When you come in here, it's supposed to be, I can relax now. You know? You shouldn't have to fight, have a boxing match with somebody in your own home. That's just too much, you know? You shouldn't have to walk on eggshells when you're in your own home. This is the place where we just take the weight off, and we can just relax and be at peace with each other and love one another and be genuine and honest and just be our true selves, right? Women want that, okay? Women don't really want to go out here and be on those feet, busting them toes loose, sacrificing sleep and everything else, doing hard labor because bills got to be paid. But we don't want to be homeless, and we don't want to live outside, right? We don't want to do that. We don't really want our man having to do all the work either, a lot of times, because we know how stressful it is being one person doing all this, and we know how much more sense it makes for two people working together to have more things, right? But again, women are obsessed. A lot of women are obsessed, not all, but a lot with what a man can do for them, because a lot of men are very, very, very guarded when it comes to their money, okay? And we feel like if a man is willing to spend his money on you, then he must really like you, because men don't like to spend their money on you. They don't. Y'all just don't. Y'all love that money. Y'all love that money. Y'all love it. And it's hard for y'all to part ways with it. Never in the history of ever have a woman been out somewhere like, yeah, I just got done paying these bills. And a man be like, oh, you paid them bills without me? No. Y'all be happy we ain't asking you for nothing. Okay? So a woman wants you to be able to provide, because naturally, in the natural order of how things go, the man is supposed to be the provider. Okay? The man's supposed to be the provider, period. Period. And a lot of men aren't providers these days. A lot of men aren't competing with their other male counterparts. A lot of your women are making more money than y'all. And in an instance where you guys are about the same, or you are making more money than her, a lot of men have crappy attitudes because they feel like they're making the money in the house, right, wrong, or indifferent. She just needs to go with what you say. No, that's where y'all be getting it messed up. A woman is only supposed to be submissive to a man whose steps are ordered by the Lord. Whose steps are ordered by the Lord. Whose steps, one more time, y'all, are ordered by whom? The Lord, not you. Because y'all be falling short. You out here gambling away the kids' Christmas money. But I'm supposed to go hand you the bill money and expect you to do right by it. And then 3 months down the line when we in court, and now these days by the 15th, because they don't give you no time, when we in court, about to be evicted, coming home to notices on the door, and you have no way how we about to have this rent money. And we made the money. We went to work. I thought we did. I gave it to you. I gave you my part. Why are we getting evicted? Because why? I trusted in a fool. I was submissive to a fool. So yes, us women do want to be submissive, like I said. We want to be soft. We want to be feminine. We want to be all those things. But we don't want to be that to just any old body. Okay? You want a woman that's submissive and soft to you, a woman that listens to what you say, then be a good leader, first of all. A good leader is not selfish. A good leader talks to people, not at them. A good leader knows the difference between constructive criticism and nitpicking. Because a lot of you men love to nitpick. Love to nitpick. And a lot of you men don't understand that. Although 4 plus 4 equals 8, right? Right? 6 plus 2 also equals 8. So stop thinking you know everything and that you're right. This might be what happened, right? A woman will come to you and tell you, hey, this happened today. Or what you do? Because the da-da-da-da happened, then this must have been the reason why. Y'all women do this too. When y'all be in y'all head and imaginations. Oh, he was late coming home today. Well, he did stop past this store and such live around the corner. So that's the only thing that could have happened, ma'am. He couldn't have just went to go get gas. He couldn't even stop in and get him a snack. He ain't see somebody that he know, cousin, brother, uncle, and start running his mouth and lost track of time. No, he had to be over there. Y'all got to stop. People in general have to stop with that mentality. Yes, 4 plus 4 is 8. But 6 plus 2 is also 8. 5 plus 3, also 8. 9 minus 1, also 8. Stop thinking you know everything. And this is what it is. And there's no room for it to be anything else. A lot of men have that mentality. Y'all use male logic. But your male logic doesn't... It's just putting everything in one box. And I'm sorry to say, but everything ain't black and white. There are gray areas to life. You know, that's why a lot of stuff should be on a case-by-case basis, which is why people say don't carry baggage into another relationship. Don't treat your new mate like your old mate, because although there may be similarities, this person ain't that person. He did this and such did this, so he probably about to do this because such and such did it. No, he probably not. You don't know what he gonna do because he's not such and such. They don't have the same mind. They don't think alike. Just like women don't think like men think. Okay? So, again, because I'm going to have to do a part 2 because I think my friends texted me and I don't want to be rude and keep them waiting, because I want to be submissive feminine and I want to be what a woman should be. When your man texts you, you answer that, okay? And you don't wait and you don't play. Give me a second. So, well, he ain't my man, y'all, but if I'm working on it, you can't wait till you get the man to be acting like you got sense. You have to act like you have sense. You have to have sense before, during, and during relationship. All right, so let me do this real quick, and I'm going to get back to you guys. All right, so, okay. So now that's taken care of. See, I get this a lot too. Oh, you're a pretty girl. Shape pretty decently. No, I'm not a size 2, nor do I choose to be. All you gotta do is diet and exercise, or just not get bigger. If you want to be a certain size. You know, I've been really big. I've been really small. I kind of like the size I am right now. I am toning up. I don't want to be too much smaller because I don't know. It's something about being a little thicker. To me, I'm attracted to, that sound crazy, right? I look at me and I be like, damn, okay, girl. I like how I look. Like, I'm attracted to how I look. I like how I look. So, with that being said, this is the size for me. I was attracted to myself. I thought I was fine when I was big too, though. And I thought I was fine when I was smaller. But this is the size I really like. So, this is the size I think I'm going to stick to. Okay? I like it. I'm like a size 10 and I'm cool with it. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Men, you have to listen to your women and don't try to have the answer to a question that you're asking them before they tell you what the answer is for them. Yes, you can spot when somebody's full of crap. But also, y'all gotta learn how to pick women better. You got a woman and she's struggling and you know you ain't willing to help her or you don't have it to help her. That's not the woman you should be pursuing. You should be pursuing a woman that has things and has her stuff in order. You know? If the woman is already crying to you from the rip how she's struggling or this is going wrong or that's going bad, and you just met this woman and she's already telling you problems, that's not the woman you need to pursue. Now, if you are opposite and you're looking for a woman that's struggling a little bit so you can kind of come in there and be her superhero, not so that she owe you something later, but because you genuinely just want to help her and make her life better because you feel like, damn, I don't want to see this beautiful sister struggling like this. I like her. You know, I'm going to help her out. And you know what I'm saying? See where things go with her because I'm going to need her to be on point so that way me and her can make something happen. And she not worried about the electric bill. She could just focus on me. You know? Nothing wrong with that. You know? So if you want to pursue her, go ahead. But if you know that you ain't got it like that or they ain't what you trying to look for or you done been used before, they start doing it, that means no. Because right now, they really not looking for a relationship. They need some help right now. They're in survival mode. They looking for somebody to come help take on some of this pressure. And again, we weren't built to have to be providers. So now that we got to get up and go out here every day and break our back and sacrifice our feet, right? Have a man, make him happy, come home, cook, clean, massage his body when we need a massage too. Nobody talks about that part. We got to be supportive, but then we telling him, hey, I wish I could do this, I want to do that. Maybe I should go back to school. And he like, what? What you want in a woman, you also should be, sir, to a certain extent, okay? You should be able to listen to her as she listens to you. You should be able to take some pressure off of her as she takes pressure off of you. Okay? If you don't really want your woman asking you for things, you shouldn't be asking her for things. However, as a woman, again, you're supposed to be a provider. If you see a need, she might not even be telling you something wrong, right? But every date you done been on with this girl, she got these same shoes on. You done been to her house. You done been in her room. She got maybe one pair of shoes other than them shoes she keep wearing on y'all dates. If you like her like that, just surprise her with a pair of shoes. You don't even got to buy the shoes because if you don't know her taste, excuse me, because you can't tell her taste based off that one pair of shoes she has. You know, she might want something different. But that's all she could afford. Excuse me. Ask her what she like. Question her and talk to her about different brands and stuff. And get her a gift certificate and surprise her. Let her go get her own shoes. So now she got a different pair of shoes. She's going to be grateful and thankful. That was good. And it was just regular shoes. Now, don't get caught up with them old granny and grandpa sayings. That's some bitter old women's telling their sons not to do for women because they probably sitting around and ain't nobody did nothing for them. So that old thing, don't buy nobody them shoes. They gonna walk out your life in them same shoes. That's crap. That's some crap. And the people who made it up know it. If she gonna walk out of your life, she gonna walk out of your life in whatever she wearing. Period. Excuse me. And some of y'all be the reason why the women walk out your life. And y'all don't want to take accountability and admit that nobody wants to deal with you. Some of you men are very difficult to deal with. You want her to make sure your home clean, right? Are you helping clean the home? Y'all both out here getting money. Ain't like you working and she home all day. Y'all both out here working. So why is it okay for you to come in the house and strip yourself naked, throw your clothes on the floor, and think she's supposed to, after she didn't work the same amount of hours you did, if not more, come behind you and not only pick up your clothes, put them in a hamper, and take them, go do the laundry, wash, dry, fold, repeat, put the shit away, and cook dinner. But if she tired one night and she just want to order out one night, you complaining about how it's food in here and you better cook something. That don't make no sense to me. That's not 50-50 everybody working together. That don't make sense to me. Now, if you know how to cook, then great. We don't gotta order nothing. Instead of her cooking because she tired, why don't you get in the kitchen and make something for the family tonight? Nobody asking you to do it every night. But just like you don't want to do something all the time, we don't want to have to be subjected to do certain shit all the time either. Period. We don't. So, again, that's where it comes. Treat people how you want to be treated, basically. Treat people how you want to be treated, and you'll never go wrong in a relationship. That's like number one. When you treat people how you want them to treat you, with respect, then you'll have a woman that respects you. Because women are submissive to men that they respect. Okay? Women go hard for men they respect. And this is me talking. Me. True British Charmaine, y'all. Those who know me know. I done dealt with a lot of men. I had a lot of men around. Friends, boyfriends, flings, whatever. And I don't really have too many men. I don't have too many men that don't still like me. As far as, they won't be like, oh, she was horrible, she this, she that. Most of the men in my life are still in my life. They think that I'm just an awesome person because I try to be that. And I don't even really be trying hard. It's just who I am as a person. I've always been a fair person. Always been fair. And I think it's because of how I was brought up, you know. I can relate to so many different things and so many different people, you know. I've been the oldest child. I've been the middle child. I've been the youngest child. I done been the stepchild, you know. Like, I done been all the kids, you know what I'm saying? So I could kind of see things from all different types of points of views. You know, I was raised by the grandparents. I was raised by just my daddy. I was raised by just a single mama. I was in a household when, you know, folks got married. And there was a two-parent household. I was raised in the hood. I was raised in the suburbs. I was raised in the South. I was raised in the city. Like, I just have such a, how can I put it? A well-rounded life, I'm going to say. Kind of well-rounded. You know, I live with the white folks. I live with the black folks. I live with the Asians, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans. I've been different places around the globe. So, not the globe, just the U.S. I ain't really been out the country like that. You know, cruises don't count because I ain't just go to an island, right? But anyway, whatever. I'm just saying. And it's not like no braggadocious type stuff because plenty of people have been way better places than me, y'all. And I know that. But what I'm saying is, when you've been in different places, you talk to different people. You get to know different people from different walks of life, whether they be old, young, different ethnicities, and nationalities, what have you. You get to learn a lot about people. And you learn a lot more when you be quiet and listen than when you try to talk to people and tell them how things are or how it should be. But you listen and see what things are for that person. So, you know, I could be anywhere. A lot of people like to come up to me and just start telling me their whole life. They do. And guess what I do? I listen. I learn a lot of interesting things from people over the years. But the most interesting thing I've learned is that a lot of you guys are expecting a woman to be something that you're not allowing her to be. I heard this girl say, and I couldn't believe this. Couldn't believe it. She's a pretty girl. You know, she got her own business going. She dressed fabulous, y'all. Anyway, that don't mean nothing. I get it. It don't mean nothing. Don't mean nothing. But the fact that this is a woman, right? This is a woman. Y'all want us to be feminine, right? Room full of men. A facility full of men. See, this woman is you know, moving stuff out of the building to her vehicle, right? She was saying how not one man held the door open. Y'all got her holding stuff in her hand, and she got to open the door too. And you sitting there and you a man? A male? How could you sit there and let any woman carry stuff, first of all, without asking if she need help? Even if you don't want to help. The manly thing to do is ask if she needs some help. You want her to be feminine, right? Then help her carry the heavy stuff. Black women strong. Y'all strong. You're physically strong. Yeah, because nobody's holding doors open for us. Nobody's asking us if we need help with carrying our groceries. We got to go ahead on and just, you better be strong. Who gonna do it if we don't do it? Who? And I feel like all women deserve the same respect and the same right. You shouldn't have to look a certain type of way or be a certain complexion for a man who says he's a man to help you do something. You can't. By helping a woman that you ain't even attracted to, you might mess around and attract the woman that you want. Think about it. I see you out here somewhere in Grandma Sue struggling with these groceries. And you offer Grandma Sue a hand and you help her out. And you don't want no money, no tip, nothing in return. You just want to help her because you don't think she should be sitting out here struggling. Here my finance come with my one little bag. Oh, look at him. That's nice. What's that? Grandma, now I see y'all going in different cars. You don't know that lady. That ain't your grandma. But that was nice of you. And I might say something like, oh, wow, look at you out here helping people. Now we done sparked the conversation. Now you can get to know me. And you might like me. Another friend, y'all. Hey.
Yo, I was about to come out of your house, but I didn't know how to get in that motherfucker.
Now, why the fuck would you do that? Why would you just come to my house without seeing if it was okay? What if I ain't even home?
Well, your phone was off, I was a little worried.
My phone ain't off. You just called me.
No, what's wrong with you couple days, man?
It was off earlier because I didn't pay my bill yet. So my bill is now paid, so now my phone is on. I didn't even realize it was off. My cousin told me it was off since yesterday.
That's fine. Look at you use your phone.
Yeah, I don't really be on this phone. I don't need to. Nobody call me or care about me like that. So why I'm going to be sitting up on the phone?
I tried to call you, like I said, I was like, damn.
You would. Everybody want to contact me when my phone get cut off. That's embarrassing. I mean, it ain't like I ain't had the money to pay it. I don't know what happened. I be tired, y'all. I lost track of time. I ain't even realize I got paid yesterday. That's how bad it be. I'm under the weather. I'm sick. I just been sleeping. Like, I haven't gone to work all week. I just been sleeping.
You okay?
I guess if I stop coughing, I'll be better.
Did you eat something for soup?
No. Now, you know my greedy butt been eating everything but soup. I made a chopped cheeseburger yesterday. That thing was good. I done made some taco, I kept calling it taco salad. But it's like taco dip. I was eating that with some nachos. But today, what did I eat today? Ooh, I don't feel good. I don't even want to eat. I think I might have had a smoothie or something. But I didn't get up until like 4 o'clock in the evening. So, no, about 3 o'clock in the evening. So, yeah, I ain't did nothing to eat yet. So, when I get hungry, I'll have something. But I ain't even hungry yet. Yeah.
Okay.
So what you up to?
Okay. Seeing myself figuring out you guys look on Facebook and Instagram thinking some shit will change.
Oh, Lord. Thinking what's going to change?
I'm going to requesting everybody just to see different shit. But no, I'm just sitting here and he's talking. You know, me and my daughter went out to lunch earlier.
Mm-hmm. That's nice.
She went to go see her. I was sitting there talking to her grandma on her for a little while. Then she's going out with her girlfriend, so I had to drop her back off at the crib.
Okay.
Came
Okay.
here. Yeah. Looking at my phone the last 4 hours.
Oh Lord. I'm gonna need you.
I know, she like time 5. I'm looking at shit on the phone. Like, that's a bunch of comedy shit I've been looking at. Then
Yeah, I be getting lost
moving
too.
my dreams. I'm pursuing my comedy. I be thinking about writing some skits.
Oh,
Shit up. I be thinking about a lot of shit. I'm like, damn,
I think you should.
shit.
While you have time to do it.
No, I be like, damn, man, everybody's gonna fucking write Cam. They want to get a new phone.